This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Hi, I am Pastor Rick Carter, Assistant to Bishop Aputure, here in the wonderful state and Synod of South Carolina. I have the privilege of serving in the areas of candidacy and leadership. All that to say, I strive to listen to our rostered ministers and accompany them in finding the right resources that support them in becoming the most effective leaders within their ministry context. I'm here to share a story with you today. In 2022, the South Carolina Synod invited rostered ministers with 10 years or less within a ministry setting to join as a cohort with colleagues and discover the benefits of becoming effective leaders. I do want to say thank you to all the congregations of South Carolina, because this ministry cohort on developing effective leaders was made possible in part by your support, your mission support dollars that come in each and every month to the South Carolina Synod. We are grateful to walk in partnership with you in all aspects of your ministry. Thank you. What is leadership? Leadership is the ability of an individual to lead, influence, or guide other individuals or even entire organizations to accomplish those things that they otherwise would not even consider. And what are the characteristics of a good leader? Well, there must be great communication, growth mindset, vision, accountability and responsibility, humility, empowerment, focus. A discovery. Leadership begins with the leader. How can we begin to lead others if we cannot lead ourselves? Deacon Sarah Bowers and I spent several months exploring resources that we believed would provide a starting point for leadership development. The resource, Living Forward, a process where each leader begins the journey by creating a life plan. What is a life plan? A life plan could be seen as an app for your life. The title is pretty self-explanatory and seems to just make sense even if you've not really considered it before. The main objective of the life plan is to create a structure and direction in your professional and personal life. It helps you to identify what matters most to you. So why a life plan? I love how the authors of the book Living Forward use the image of a rip current. If you have never been caught in one, I feel certain that you have heard others tell the story of fighting to get out of the rip current. Once in the rip current, no matter how hard you swim to get back into shore, the current continues to take you out farther. It becomes exhausting, and unfortunately, it can also become deadly. In leadership roles, the rip current can be very strong. You can have ideals of how to get to where you are wanting to go, but if you are not intentional about what is most important, you find that eventually you're fighting against the self, and it becomes very exhausting. The authors of the book call it drifting. It happens when we're unaware. It happens when we're distracted. It happens when we are overwhelmed. It happens when we are deceived. And the consequences of drifting, well, there's confusion. It can be expensive. There's lost opportunity, pain, and even regrets. A life plan gives us a map, a compass heading for what matters most, both professionally and personally. A life plan is a short written document, usually 8 to 15 pages long. It is created by you for you. It articulates your personal priorities. It provides the specific actions necessary to take you from where you are to where you want to be in every major area of your life. It is most of all a living document that evolves as necessary for the rest of your life. Now I want to clarify something very important. The life plan is not a fix for the work-life balance. In fact, life balance is a myth. What we learn as effective leaders is how to manage those areas of our lives that are most important. In fact, the authors have identified 6 benefits of pursuing and creating a life plan. 1, clarifying your priorities. 2, maintaining balance. 3, filtering opportunities. 4, facing reality. 5, envisioning the future. 6, avoiding regrets. So what did we discover during the past 12 months? We discovered that leaders felt supported, resourced, and empowered to lead effectively within their current ministry context, simply by creating a life plan. An unexpected outcome? One leader has introduced this process to their council and is now leading them to experience the benefits identified by Hyatt and Harkavy. Lastly, it was very interesting as we went through this together to begin drawing parallels with the teachings of Jesus to his disciples. If you would like to learn more, or maybe you would like to participate in the cohort, please contact me or Deacon Sarah Bowers. We would love to share this leadership resource with you. Thank you so much, and make it a great day in the Lord.